Please welcome to our morning show microphones Billy Menz, who is running for Minneapolis Park Board in District 1.
Hi, thanks Freddie. It's an honor to be here at KMOJ, running for Park Board in Minneapolis. So if you're not familiar, District 1 is everything east of the river, and I'm just kind of getting out the word and making sure that people understand my candidacy. I'm a school teacher in Minneapolis Public Schools. I'm a green endorsed candidate and have been endorsed by the Sierra Club. Some of the things that are really important to me are I really want to invest in our park human resources. And what I mean by that is the people who work in the parks, the people who volunteer in the parks. I believe those are our most important resources and that we need to acknowledge and support and value what people have to say about their neighborhood buildings and who work there. I really think that it's important for us as Park Board commissioners to listen to the community. People in the past have literally been screaming at the Park Board, and I think that we need to listen to the diversity of our city and make sure that we're hearing what people are saying about their communities and how the parks are important to them and what we can do to improve. And by listening, I mean listening to what people are actually saying and not hearing what we want to say, what we want to hear. One of the impetuses for me running for Park Board is I'm a coach in the parks, and I have observed inequitable structures in regards to youth athletics and youth programming. We see high participation in certain parts of the city and low participation in others, and I think that this is demonstrably inequitable. I fight to make sure that my kids can play within their community, and I want other kids to be able to have opportunities to play high-quality athletics or participate in high-quality programming around the arts, around the environment, around gardening, nature, that we need to engage our youth in the park system. And I think that those things are really important. And as a school teacher, these are very, very close to my heart. And I think that as a school teacher who is involved in the school board, bridging the gap between the parks and the schools is something that I believe would be a strength of mine. Advocating for our kids, making sure that the parks are providing a place to bridge the gap that I see as an educator, where we have great parks, we have good programming in the parks, but it's not always publicized and there's not always coordination between the schools. And we can't work in silos any longer. It's just not an option. We have to work together, and I think that the schools and the parks are a natural partner that I could help support on the board. Finally, one of the things, as a green endorsed candidate and as someone who is very, very honored by the fact that the Sierra Club endorsed me, the environment is extremely important to me. In my current situation as a school teacher, I educate my students and my staff on the importance of organics recycling. We divert 90 to 95% of our waste from the trash to organics or to recycling. And if you come to our lunchroom, you'll see the investment that kids and adults have in this. And if we could do that across the board, we would be getting a lot closer to a zero waste city and also educating our community along with that. I think that in the parks, we can work towards that goal. So everything for me environmentally stems around the river. As an east side candidate, we have a lot of coastline with the river, and if we as a park board can promote and publicize a protect and improve the river campaign, we can utilize our leverage to really get everybody around supporting our community environment and protecting and improving the Mississippi River, which is not only a local resource, but a national, and some would say international resource. That's a big responsibility. I hope to get your vote on November 7th. The election is on Tuesday. Please vote Billy number 1 for District 1, which is everything east of the river, northeast and southeast Minneapolis. Thank you. My name is Billy Menz, and I look for your vote on Tuesday.
Billy Menz for Minneapolis Park Board, District 1.